Hello, fellow witches. So, welcome to 2026. This year, we are going to be focusing a ton more on our divination and making it so that we not only learn and grow separately, but we learn and grow as a group as well, and that we can share more of our spiritual signs and stuff. So I do want more posting when it comes to if you see a feather, or you asked for a sign and you received the sign, or you were in meditation and you got a certain insight and stuff, just showing not only yourself, but showing others what you're learning and what you're doing, which is really cool. I am starting this, Crystal brought it up, but I actually did get the book, the Tarot Tracker. I think that there's a cheaper one too for $15. I think this one was more expensive, and I liked this one better. But I pulled my first card, a tarot a day, so I pulled the moon card. And I really like that because they're like, I've been super drawn to the moon. If you guys have been paying attention to outside and how pretty the moon is, even during the daytime, like the wolf moon is coming. I love that I pulled the moon card. So this is all about my intuition. There's deeper meaning. There's more stuff going on in the spiritual realm with me and the intuitive realm with me than there is in the physical realm. And that makes complete sense to me. So like, just gaining, this is all my intuition and my third eye, and I'm diving deep into the mystical realm. And am I untamed, or am I going to be calm while going through this? I'm probably going to be untamed today because I'm going to be going through people's boxes. But so make sure that you're having a practice where you are pulling a card a day, and I will maybe I'll give that to Crystal to make a post in here about a card a day or something, because I'm going to be reminding you guys of your divination every day if I can. And that is going to be about meditating in the dark. This is an amazing practice. I'll give you a prompt you can use, or you can just do your own thing. Closets are great for meditating in the dark, getting an eye mask, doing that, noise canceling headphones. Can you play music during this time? Yes, of course. Can you try with your eyes open? Yes, try with your eyes open. Sometimes people actually receive more intuitive insight when their eyes stay open in the dark, and they see more colors and more signs when their eyes are open than they do when their eyes are closed. Another thing is, it can be completely silent, and I want you to practice all of the things, or you can have some guided meditation, or you can have like a thought that you go into, an intention that you go into with it. But we are supposed to be meditating every day in the dark, asking for signs, asking for guidance, seeing what we see. And maybe for the first couple of weeks, you don't get a lot, but by the end of the month, you should really start seeing, feeling, hearing all of the things, because you worked on this skill. And then when you go throughout your year, that you might get a prompt like, oh, I need to meditate in the dark, and you might not be so scared about it or so nervous about doing it because you did it for a whole month. Another thing that I want you guys to do is make sure that you find yourself a talisman for the year. So whether that's a necklace, whether it's a tattoo, or maybe you just draw that. It could be a bracelet, it could be a hair tie. There should be something specific to your craft that helps you pull on your ancestors, spirit guides, and that helps protect your space. So make sure that you have something like that. Sorry. Like I've been wearing this nonstop for a long time. Guys. But this will change every month because I have a different bind rune for every month. But this is my talisman. This is like, I religiously wear this. I call on this for protection, for ancestral energy. I call on my sisters. This is my luck and abundance thing. And then I actually have some talismans for my children, to protect them and stuff. But like, you should have some form of something that you're wearing or doing that helps protect your space and call on your spirit guides and such. The next thing is we want to make sure that we're starting this new year out right. So make sure that you are cleansing your home and your space. You're blowing the cinnamon to bring in abundance and luck in all of the things. The incense for this month is frankincense. So I do have some available, 26 for $5 if you're needing some of those. I'm closed today, but open again tomorrow. And then peppermint tea is the tea that you're supposed to be drinking. So you could drink this in the morning to awaken your soul, or you could drink it at night before you do your meditation, if that's when you're going to do your meditation. What else can I think of? Yeah, I want us to continue to learn and get more in depth with our intuition and our spiritual gifts, and see, like, you could go throughout this whole month working on this divination practice and be like, this one's not for me, so that when it gets brought up, you could be like, oh, I tried that. I really tried doing that and it didn't work great. So really set the intention, even put an alarm on your phone to help do that. We do not have a coven ritual this month, but it is the 1st, which is like of February. So that is like right after this month is over. We will have our Awakening the Dragon candle ceremony, which I am super excited about. Coven rituals are free, but you do need to follow the rules. Don't come when you're spiritually overwhelmed. You have to RSVP so that you can participate and be given a certain task for the ritual itself. And then at the end of the ritual, we sit in the energy and we snack or talk, or I think that for this one, we're going to be journaling about the things we want for our year. And I think we might even write a letter to ourselves if you haven't already completed the letter. Yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful and wonderful day. Don't forget to meditate. Don't forget to cleanse your house. Don't forget to blow the cinnamon and draw your card every day. If you draw it in the morning, then you can go back and look at the card in the evening and see what happened to you during this day. So this is telling me I'm going to be so space cadet that I'm not going to remember like physical things like, oh, I need to feed the kids, I need to switch laundry, I'm going to be so in my intuitive side, like getting stuff done and like channeling, that I'm going to be spacey. But I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.